Parents often ask me, is baby wearing really worth it? Or is it just a hands-free convenience? That's what we're uncovering today, because the science shows baby wearing can do far more for your baby's brain, body, and emotions than most people realize. If you're new to my channel, my name is Charek Gordon. I'm a pediatric physical therapist with over 25 years of experience. I show parents just like you how to use simple touch and movement to make your baby stronger and smarter. Today, I'm revealing some of the hidden benefits of baby wearing that most parents don't know about. Let's start with crying. Parents always ask, why does my baby calm down so quickly when I put them in the carrier? Here's the answer. It's not magic. A landmark study in pediatrics found that babies that are carried for at least 3 hours per day cried 43% less overall and fussed 51% less at night compared to babies who weren't carried as much. Why? Because when you wear your baby, you're recreating the rhythmic movement of your womb. The rocking, the swaying, your heartbeat, the sounds your baby already knows. This calms your baby's nervous system and literally lowers your baby's stress hormones. But here's the real question. If baby wearing calms my baby so much, will it make them clingy or dependent on me? We'll talk about that next. Let's talk about the clinginess myth. Many parents fear that carrying a baby too much makes them spoiled or clingy. Here's what the science shows. The opposite is true. Research from Dr. Hunziker and Dr. Ronald Barr shows that carried infants actually develop greater self-regulation and independence as toddlers. Why? Because when a baby's needs are met consistently, when they feel safe and soothed during those early months, they build the confidence to explore on their own. So instead of raising a clingy child, you're building a secure foundation. And that leads us to another huge question. Does baby wearing actually help with brain and motor development? Or does it take away from quality time on the ground doing activities like tummy time? Here's what the science actually shows. Baby wearing provides vestibular stimulation. That's the inner ear system that's responsible for your baby's balance and coordination. Studies show this stimulation improves motor skills, feeding, and even sleep organization in infants, especially preemies. This is particularly applicable to the population that I work in, where I work with a lot of preemies. Babies who are carried experience this constant micro movement from your body. Every step, every sway, fire up their nervous system in ways a crib or a stroller simply cannot. But I want you to keep in mind that balance is the key. Carriers shouldn't replace tummy time. They should complement it. Think of baby wearing as active input for the brain and tummy time as strength training for your baby's muscles. Now, speaking of physical development, you've probably seen articles warning that carriers can cause something called hip dysplasia. Hip dysplasia is just a fancy name for your baby's hip being dislocated. Here's the truth. According to the International Hip Dysplasia Institute, the healthiest position for babies' hips is with the thighs supported, the hips bent, and the legs spread apart, creating that natural M shape where your baby's legs are kind of pressed up against your body. When your baby's knees are higher than their bottom and their thighs are supported, the hips are in a safe, developmentally sound position. Carriers that let the legs dangle straight down, those can put your baby's hips at risk. So the question isn't whether carriers are bad, it's whether the right carrier is being used in the right way. Not only are carriers about your baby's safety and development, they're also about your comfort and your confidence as a parent. Here's what you want to look for. Broad padded straps that protect your back. You want to use an adjustable designs that keep the weight off your shoulders. And when your baby's upright at your chest, they see the world at eye level. That means more language, more social input, more learning moments, from the grocery store to your daily walk in the park. For younger babies, slings and inward-facing carriers are best. For the older babies with strong head control and good neck musculature, soft structured carriers and eventually back carriers are great options. Always check the weight limits and make sure the design is International Hip Dysplasia Institute approved. All right, let's recap what we talked about in this episode. The big questions we answered today: baby wearing reduces crying, not by spoiling, but by calming your baby's nervous system. It doesn't create clinginess, it actually builds long-term independence. Carriers stimulate brain and motor development as long as they're paired with floor time. Safe carriers protect your baby's hip development when they support that M-shaped position. Baby wearing isn't just about convenience, it's a science-backed way to nurture your baby's brain, body, and emotions while giving you the confidence to parent hands-free. In my next video, I'll be doing a deep dive into exactly how to choose the best baby carrier based on your baby's age, size, and hip safety rating. You don't want to miss that one.